Hey, what's up to all my fellow earthlings and fellow life forms and beings out here in the universe? What's up, world? Yo, you know it is Rod D of Orange Ninja News coming back at you. One more again, my friend. Yeah, man. Today I want to talk about some different topics. Uh, Kim Jong-un is still in the news, so I'm going to touch on that. And the NBA, health vitamins like vitamin C, some paid parking spots, vape juice, and a little bit about my day, and also a little bit about the whole population control theory. Just some different topics, man. No real rhyme or reason, but just different stuff that's in the news, you know what I'm saying? Because this is Orange Ninja News Talk, you know what I'm saying? So if it's in the news, we're about to talk about it. Well, with that, and without further ado, let's get into it. Here's the news. Kim Jong-un is still missing. As far as I know, there's still no official word from North Korea on him yet. They had this letter, and letter that he supposedly wrote, thanking some builders that was working on the project for him, and that's about it. I mean, but actually, as far as him being in front of a camera, actually see him out and about, walking around or whatever. So I don't know. It might be a little more to that story, but like I said before, until he either come out himself or until there's a official word from North Korea itself, that anything else that's said is just speculation. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they got going on, that's their country, that's their thing, man. They do how they do. You know what I'm saying? When they won't, they could be like, "Yo, why are y'all being so nosy?" Matter of fact, we're going to just ride this out, and he be on vacation somewhere chilling. Yeah, you never know. And then you have all the talking heads come up with a million different theories, and then he just step out. Maybe he got a little surgery or something, or maybe he's like, I'm gonna just take a break and let the chatter, let the news media chatter just raise a false concern or something, so who knows. But whenever North Korea is ready, come out and say what's up, or whenever he feels like, showing back up in front of the camera, it is what it is. But like I said, there's no official word on it. All the other stuff you're hearing, that's just speculation. Yeah, so now to the NBA. The NBA is talking about coming back on May 21st, which that'd be great if that could happen. I mean, the season got interrupted. It got abruptly interrupted and got everybody thinking, okay, what would have happened if it went on? It's like playing fantasy ball, because all you can think about, says you can just make up different scenarios in your head or whatever. We can't really watch no games or whatnot. But yeah, if they come back in May sometime, like they said they want to do, I'm for that. I think that would be cool. I know they had a couple of players that tested positive for the coronavirus, but they ain't have none that died from it, So, and they got the access to testing for corona. They got the best doctors. Those guys are they're athletes, so they're in the best health. So, you know what I'm saying? They have a real good fighting chance against the coronavirus if they were to catch it, because, they say if you're healthy, you can fight it off. And, it would just be nice to watch some NBA. I don't know, that might be kind of selfish. Like, yeah, go ahead, y'all risk y'all life. I want to watch some basketball games, man. Y'all take that risk for me. Yeah, I think we could put the NBA as essential workers, and because basketball games are essential to, to the entertainment of everybody, especially of the other essential workers who work a lot better with some entertainment. So yeah, I think NBA could be on the essential worker list. Get back to some basketball, man. Yeah. Now I want to talk about some vitamins, man. I know it was one state I was in. I forget which one. I know I was up north somewhere, man. Was it Nebraska? I don't know. But anyway, they didn't have no vitamin C, and I had went to like the grocery store, Walmart. Um, I went to one of the pharmacies, and the pharmacy was the only one that had it. But then the price was so jacked up on it, I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. Cause I still had a bottle left in the truck, but I was like, I want to get some extra. So I know everybody's panicking, and you have to kind of stock up. And yeah, but so the word's out as far as eating healthy and taking vitamins and such, especially vitamin C. It's real good for your immune system. Drinking orange juice, which is or eating oranges, oranges, grapefruits, anything like that along those lines. That has that's packed full of vitamin C. It's real good for you. Also, probiotics. It helps out with your stomach and your digestive system. So probiotics is real good for your immune system. And yeah, that's some of the stuff I try to mess off with daily, at least once a day. Hit a couple of vitamins, man, because you don't never know out here. And if you're in the way they say it is, the way they say it spreads in the air and stuff, hell, you can have it and not even know. You know what I'm saying? And not even have any symptoms or anything, which is crazy, man. When you think about it, you can have symptoms. You can not have symptoms, but you have it. That's why some of the people that has been getting tested, they're like, nah, you good. You don't have it, but we could tell that you did have it at some point, and your body fought it off. And those are the people that they're getting the antibodies and stuff from. They got the cure in their blood. All the people that already had it, and some of them didn't even know. Okay, hold up. I got to stop what I was talking about because I see this new news story that just came in, and it says New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern has announced that the coronavirus has been currently eliminated in the country. So this is a news story from New Zealand. It's pretty cool, man. Yeah, it seems like New Zealand is about to get back ready to get back to some kind of normalcy. It says there was just 5 new COVID-19 cases reported on Monday, with no widespread community transition. Arden said the country has so far managed to avoid the worst scenarios for an outbreak and will continue to hunt down the last few cases. Okay, so now they're saying they're going to start easing off lockdown. As such, from midnight on Monday, certain businesses such as construction will be allowed to reopen, but social distancing rules will still apply. We are opening up the economy, but we are not opening up people's social lives, Ms. Arden said when she did a daily government briefing. So that's pretty cool. So it's already starting, and it once different spots start doing it, everybody's going to kind of follow suit. But I guess it's going to just take different time and different places. So, but yeah, okay. And then let's see. Let's say elimination didn't mean there would be no new cases, but it does mean we know where our cases are coming from. That was kind of vague, but I think they said But with them saying that elimination doesn't mean that they won't have any new cases. They said elimination doesn't mean they won't have any new cases, but it does mean they know where the cases are coming from. They didn't really elaborate into that part, but I say that's saying that they're like, yo, we know our cases are coming from outside of our island, so we'll deal with that part. That's what that sounds like, because they're not having any new cases except for the ones that's coming in, but probably was just being politically correct why they didn't just straight up say that part, you know. They kind of beat around the bush with it. Let's see, Miss Arden said there was no widespread undetected community transmission in New Zealand. And she added, we have won the battle. So New Zealand said they're going to start getting back to some kind of normalcy. Yeah, so that looks good for the rest of us once they start getting back popping off. And then other countries follow suit little by little. Then boom. Next it'll be our turn in the US, you know what I'm saying? We get this thing back open finally. Damn. Man. Let's see. South Korea. Meanwhile, South Korea is looking to reopening schools as the number of cases begins to tail off. Authorities reported 10 new cases on Monday, the 26th straight day where this number has been in double figures. Yeah, but I thought it said it was trailing off. Using an active test and quarantine program, South Korea has so far managed to slow its outbreak without imposing lockdowns or business bans. However, schools have been closed and remote learning programs set up. Prime Minister Chun Si-kun instructed education officials to prepare measures to ensure hygiene and enforce distance between students at schools. So I think South Korea was like, "Yo, screw it, we just gonna open the schools." It's not like their cases are like they're not getting any new corona cases or anything like that. They're like, yeah, whatever, man. Get these bad kids back in these damn schools. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. Well, good luck with that, South Korea. See how that one goes. Yeah, I just had to get that one in because I mean they just had came across the news wire, and I'm like, man, you know, if New Zealand already getting back to some kind of normalcy, yo, that looks good, man. I know that's gonna be here in the States after a while. It's just got to trickle over to us, you know. It's gonna be little by little. Okay, so an update. As far as the meat shortage, I did a video yesterday about the meat shortage, but today all that got turned around because Trump said that he's gonna make sure that the meat processing plants stay open. So yeah, it's not gonna be a meat shortage. We ain't gotta worry about that part yet. It's all good. So forget about the meat shortage. That is not going to happen. It came close to happening, man, because they was closing everything down. So yeah, we came real close to it. So that's good, man. So we still had but the ones that we did have closed down, and then some of the farms that got rid of some of their animals, it's going to be like, you know, the price is probably still rise a bit off of that, but yeah, well, at least it's not going to be no real shortages or anything like that, since the rest of them is going to remain open. Yeah, so that's just in. That's news that's just happened. Okay, man, I'm in the Dallas area, and had you know, they got around Dallas, Texas, man. I hate coming through here sometimes delivering, because when you're out of hours, if you're too close to the city, you know, all the truck stops going to be full, and they charge money like for, you know, the little spaces that they don't charge money for, they always taken up. And then the rest of them, even the TA pallet and all that, they had a paid parking spots like $20. Man, I went to this little small one, Big D's, and it was $18. I was like, man, come on, man, I'm only gonna be here for 10 hours. He's like, yeah, it's $18 regardless. We don't charge by the hour. You charge by the day. You have to pay for the day, no matter how long you gonna park. Man, yeah, I mean, if I wasn't out of hours, man, I would have went somewhere else. But oh well, it is what it is. 18 bucks. I just thought I would share that. So anybody that's thinking of stopping at Big D's truck stop in Dallas, yeah, they charging 18 bucks to park. I ain't buy no fake juice in a while because it's just been like with all this coronavirus stuff going on, I didn't feel comfortable buying no more vape juice, but I do my vaping. Stay away from the tobacco, you know. Sooner or later I'm gonna have to hit one of these vape shops. I seen one guy had posted that he's been off of cigarettes for 25 years, man. That's pretty good, man. Yeah, I know how it is when you're trying to quit tobacco. It's crazy. But you know, but nowadays we have vaping, you got those nicotine pouches, different stuff like that to help you out. So it's not as hard. But I was like, I've seen a couple of vape shops, but hell, actually the vape shops been closed for a while. And the ones that I see open, it's like, I don't know if I really want to risk it like that. Yeah, so I think we'll get into this whole Kim Jong-un thing. Yeah, like I talked a little bit about that earlier, and then I seen another thing that says that that is people now are saying that he had sent a message or whatever to people that was saying that he's not alive anymore, and I mean, but he still hasn't come out or nothing. He just have some spokespeople talking for him. So I don't know how that's going. But the only people know is the North Koreans themselves, you know. But if his sister was to take over, because I know that's who's supposed to be, that's who would be next in line. I wonder with the U.S. relations, you know, we have better relations with North Korea once somebody else takes over. Because I know when Kim Jong-un first took over, it was like, yeah, they probably have better relations with North Korea, but it didn't go nowhere like that. It was kind of just more of the same. A weird thing I just thought about is a lot of people wouldn't notice the difference if they just got a North Korean that looked kind of like Kim Jong and, you know, give him the same haircut and throw the little leader uniform on him. We wouldn't know the difference. We'd think that was him. So, I mean, really, you couldn't tell the difference. It's like, oh, he looks the same. And like, say if the guy be a little less heavy set, it just be like, yeah, he lost a little weight. That's why he was in hiding or whatever. You know, we would never know. Like, it looks the same to me. I don't know. But man, they got this news story saying, talking about his uncle. Say, despite speculation that Kim Jong-un's sister and closest confidant Kim Jeong might be next in line to take over, his uncle Kim Pong also emerged as a possible successor. Well, it's kind of weird because I know he had another uncle that they say he killed off so that he wouldn't have any competition. Let's see. The 65-year-old is the last known survivor of the Hermit Kingdom's founder, Kim Song, whose 108th birthday commemoration is what his grandson missed on April 15, sparking widespread rumors about his fate. Oh yeah, and this news story is on the New York Post. Yeah, so they're saying like that's when everybody started saying that he must be dead because he missed the big celebration of his grandfather's birthday commemoration that they have every year, and it's always a big to do. You know, they have the big parade like atmosphere and all that type of stuff. And so for him to miss that, you know, people know something's got to be up. It says in the 1970s, Kim Jeong was passed over by his half brother Kim Jeong, who took the reins of the rogue regime in '94 and ruled until 2011. And so that was Kim Jong's father, and yeah, so they said his uncle would have had that spot, but his pops had got it. And they also say his uncle that they say that might take over Kim Jeong wound up spending some 40 years as a diplomat in Hungary, Bulgaria, Finland, Poland, Czech Republic, so he kind of bounced around. And he just got back to the country last year. But it seems like yeah, but South Korea saying that they doubt that that would happen. That they would put him in place. But the whole thing is that a real male-driven society. So that's why they saying his sister wouldn't get it, and it would be his uncle Kim Jeong. But South Korea is like, nah, that wouldn't happen. Cause that's why he didn't kill Kim Jeong. He didn't even see his uncle Kim Jeong as being a threat. But the other one that he knocked off, he seen that dude as a threat. So yeah. So yeah, that news story really didn't go nowhere because it kind of went back and forth. Oh, he could take over. No, he couldn't take over. Yeah, one of those. Like I say, we won't know until the North Koreans come out. They're the only ones that know whether he's alive or not. You know, or they'll grab a North Korean that kind of look like him, and you have I know he probably got body doubles and stuff. Go places, so test the waters, make sure assassins. They just have one of his doubles or whatever. Oh yeah, see, he's walking around. You see, he's doing good. But yeah, I just wonder if somebody else did become the leader over there, would that help out relations? Well, we won't have all the tension. That's all I'm worried about. Long as that part goes well. That part right there, Well, getting back to this coronavirus, man, they also said that it can give people heart attacks, and it's giving people blood clots, and then they catch a heart attack. And it's like you can take an aspirin to help from getting a blood clot, but at one point they were saying don't take aspirin. I know they were saying Tylenol was safe to take, but don't take other like the ibuprofen and all that type of stuff. I don't know was aspirin lumped into that whole category or not, but I mean, probably just have to play it safe and take some aspirin. I mean, this coronavirus does a lot of crap, so now it gives people heart attacks also. I mean, what the hell doesn't this thing do? The farmers had to freaking lose their crops, mess up the economy. It gives people heart attacks on top of everything. They say it messes with people's mind. Oh man, it's like what doesn't this thing do? What the hell? Yeah, but that's the thing with the aspirin. You know what I'm saying? Because as far as I know, even with the thing with the ibuprofen, they was like, they later came back and walked back on that. It was like, probably doesn't make a difference. Just because some of the people that died had it in their system, it doesn't mean that if you take it while you got the coronavirus, you die. I mean, they was taking it for the pain. It's just a coincidence that it was taking the pain medicine. Let's see. I was checking the weather, man, because it was very windy out here in Dallas earlier. I had a low with almost 45,000 pounds, and it was still shaking the trailer. It's like, oh, okay. It died down now, so it's all good. Yeah. And I don't know if it's, some people have that conspiracy theory of saying that it's all about population control. But at the same time, if that was true, and it's way better ways to get the population down. Like China had that one child law, stuff like that. They have like the countries that wanted to get their population down would just have like you have to pay an extra tax to have, depending on a number of kids. You only can have 2 kids. Anything other than that, you got to pay tax, extra child tax, and all that. And that's how China used to do it. And that's how they did the whole one child law thing for so long, until they got their population down to where they wanted it. And it's like, okay, we don't do that no more. Okay, we can cut that out. But yeah. But so still playing Where's Waldo with Kim Jong-un, because we still don't have any permanent news on him, as far as North Korea just coming out saying, hey, this is this, or just him coming out on camera and doing that Kim Jong-un smile with the leader uniform he always wearing. Like, hey, what's up, guys? I just need a break. Yeah, it's rough running North Korea, man. I needed a break. I was chilling, man. Yeah, my little surgery. Relaxing and chillaxing. Yeah, so this is going to do it for me today. And we'll get back at it tomorrow. Because here at Orange Ninja News, we broadcast daily. It's been fun, as always. And like I usually say about this time, y'all be blessed and peace.